Hey, how's it going? Cake here, ready to show my first world before the update on Xbox 360. Now, this world is done before the 1.8.2 update, so all this is legit and not done in creator mode. Um, all this stuff's still glitched out, so you'll see. Letting the world roll up. And look at that pumpkin patch. Why is there a pumpkin patch there? I can't believe I didn't get those pumpkins earlier.
You left a couple of pumpkins in
Yeah, whatever. Has obsidian. Oh, snow castle. Now this is legit. All this is made out of snow. Took me forever to get all those snowballs. Ridiculous. I didn't dupe any of this. Get on down there. Whatever. I built this thing and like literally never went back there. I didn't put any things in there. I didn't put any signs or any bed. I put like one bed at the very top. I just wanted to see what it do. I put the things there, the ice, to melt the ice, but it doesn't melt the snow. Get in. It's the only way to get in. So I'm gonna get creeped on. Even though I did get creeped on, because you'll see some of the ice is missing. And look, my chests are all still glitched out, because after the update, kind of glitched out my chest and parts of my world. Going up. Oh yeah. Put a little torch down just to show.
We're actually here.
Which one? Anyways.
Get rid of this one.
Up the ladder. I made this whole roof out of lava, and I made like took I don't know,
It's made
probably
out of glass.
50. Yeah, well, it's made out of glass, but probably like 50 buckets of lava poured over because I didn't make the pyramid right. I could have made. Now I know I could have made it a lot better and done it with one bucket or five because it's four small pyramids and one big pyramid. So I could have done it with 5 buckets, but I didn't know at the time. Yeah, this is my first world. I didn't. All this is all experimental. Over here, I got a little ice tower. I could have built it all the way to the top, but I was just messing around. Wasn't over here all the time, so whatever. um, oh, now all the rail systems. This were the first thing that I duped in the game. Just because I laid so much rail and needed so much power rail to go uphill like I did, that I just had to dupe them. I didn't even lay rail until I found out about the dupe, just because it looked like such a pain in the ass to lay huge amounts of rail. Um, Except for the first 500-meter rail to get the achievement. I did lay that before I duped. Over here, this tunnel is almost the whole length of the game. I think it's about 800 blocks. Parts of it are into the lava, so I would, dig above them, gravel them down, and then make the sides out of glass, and then just let the lava run down them. It's pretty cool. It's like took a pain in the ass. If you run into lava, it is, everybody knows it's a pain in the ass. And always carry a bucket of water on you just in case, so you can run away if you're on fire and hook yourself up. Oh look, the void's gone. The tunnel looks so much better when the void wasn't there. I don't understand what this crap is, but the update really messed this world up. Don't worry about that. Got a text message. Bitch is calling me. So that tunnel goes all the way into the map where I'm pointing, all the way to that end. Go up here.
This is the original.
Yeah, so this is all the original deal, yeah. Yeah, it's all the original deal. Mushroom farm, pretty easy setup. You just want to set your lights, pretty few and far between. I like to set them about 5 blocks high. I think these rooms are like 7 by 15 or something like that. Maybe even less than that, 7 by 12, something like that. They only have 2 torches lighting up each room. And they can grow on stairs, which I think is pretty crazy, since a lot of things really can't deal with half blocks in the game. So, yeah, red mushrooms. I was told that red mushrooms are rarer in the game, so I thought they grew less fast, since this is why I have 2 red mushrooms. And I think the more mushrooms you have around, the faster the ones grow. Like, they spread the more you have. I'm not sure about that. And this is my original buildings. This was the original. The area I'm in now is actually my original area. It's just a small little hut, and it's on a hillside, like a mountainside, next to the water. It's got valleys, like in real life, that'd been a good area to settled down in. And then I built that second building, and then it turned into a tower, and then the other one turned into a tower. And you'll see here in a second, uh, I pretty much turned them into the twin towers, just because I thought that'd be a pretty cool idea. I made them out of all glass and stone, just because it's kind of the hardest material to make before the update came out, because there's no bricks, no clay, so you had to actually go get sand and cobblestone and smelt it down. All this moss cobblestone, all this glass, and all the stone in the twin towers, all legit, no duping. Only the rails at this point were duped. That obsidian building you just saw, that was all duped. I decided I was gonna be like, all right, well screw it, I'm just gonna start building a lot of stuff and just duplicate. Just made a bunch of hot chests full of this hot duplicate and put them on hotkeys and just would sit there and roll this building out. This one building we're going to now, it took me forever, and literally took me so long that the other update came out. It's completely unfinished. No real detail. Well, I mean, the walls and everything are detailed. Originally, it was supposed to be a flat floor and straight walls and just a place for me to build stuff inside, because in this biome it rains non-stop. It's ridiculous. So yeah, here, go in here. This is actually like my pride and joy now. I built this all by myself. I duped all the stuff, but I'm not gonna like sit there in front like, yeah, all the stuff got duped, but this was all done in survival mode before the update. I built it out of obsidian, because I wanted something, like if I got attacked by an army of creepers, they could not touch this place. um, but I'll tell you right now, it's a bitch when you want to remodel. It takes forever. The thing's built all the way to the top. It's all glassed off. Even behind that glowstone you see is obsidian. So like, there's always a layer of obsidian, no matter where you're at, except for the very middle where I kind of made. I thought about the way I went about making this was like a real fortress. So shoot down on your enemies, like archers shooting down on people. I don't know, big dork, whatever. um, so yeah, it's ridiculous. It's basically a giant octagon. I should have looked at my map while I was over here, just so you can see how huge it is. It's basically the size of like when you reveal a circle on your map for the first time, like that. That's how big that circle is. That's how big it is on your map. And it's actually got detail. It's crazy. But it took me a while. You see that line up there? It's like I went very symmetrical up until I started bringing it in. So I brought like that line going up the tower is actually where the ladder is. That's how you actually get up it. I was gonna go inside, but screw it. There's still a lot more to show. Got to try to keep these videos as short as possible. I know the attention span of people on the internet. Bunch of morons. Anyways, over here, this originally was like the big. I had a big thing of like every chest had a different kind of block that were duped, like hotkeys ready to go. So I could just load up my hotkey, then have unlimited blocks of that whatever I needed until I turned the thing off. That took a couple hours in itself to set up those chests, just so I could roll this shit out. Oh yeah, over here. Now this is that castle is whoa ice. Again, products of the new update. There was no ice here at all, so I don't know what the hell that is. Over here is my sugarcane / used to be wheat. Before, wheat was really hard to get before the update. It was really hard to get out of the natural grass, and even like the wheat itself, once it was grown, it might drop one seed, maybe. So most of the time it wouldn't drop any. It was ridiculous. It was pointless to do so that's why I built the mushroom farms and put sugarcane there. Here is usually where my tree farm's at, but I chopped down the trees and stopped using them when I started building that obsidian castle. Where am I going?
You got to the sand farm?
Oh yeah.
This is
this is like where I like refined all my sand into glass. Going over to like pretty much the only area in my game where I could get sand from, and like I just straight up raped this area for sand. Walled it off. I had to, like, it was the only way. Yeah, I had to wall it off and get as much sand as I could out of there. It was like really the only place in my game that had abundant sand, or in this particular world. I didn't really understand the biomes and all that. So there's actually not even any cactus in this world, which I couldn't make any green dye or anything like that, which irritated me when I found out that I was missing it. Just because you want everything that you possibly can get. and when you're missing something, it's just not cool. This original rail, this is like the only rail I ever had before I duped. This rail, that like I said, that 500-meter rail that I needed for the achievement, because I didn't know you could dupe at that point. I didn't find out you could dupe till way later. Going back up to the quadruple helix. Now, basically, it's like your DNA's double helix. This is just the same thing, but quadruple, two more. I built a big dirt tower and then built these on the inside. It took me forever of like just dungeon crawling to find all this moss. None of that moss stone was duped. None of it. It's like 6 full stacks. There's like 4.5. It's actually like, I think it might have been like 5 actually, but it took me forever to get all that moss stone. There's the obsidian. I didn't finish. The towers are going straight up and separated from the wall. Once there's like a floor there, but I'm not really gonna get into that because it's just too crazy, epic, and I'm never gonna play this world again because of the update. So I think now I'm going to to Shadow's castle. Check it out. He built this. It's pretty cool. A lot of people, it looks like a legit like old school castle, which is pretty cool. Um, I like the little pond he did in the middle, how the middle's raised up and then kind of floats down. And then come over to, then I think this is going to the first natural tunnel I found, like big giant natural tunnel. I didn't know these existed. Like I had no idea that there was like giant natural caverns in the game until I found this one. You can still see my obsidian fortress. The thing is massive. It's that thing I built a 50 by 50 square and then another 50 by 50 square on each side, and then cut that corners diagonally and then filled the whole thing in. So the bottom of that obsidian fortress is like 17,500 squares. So that was my first natural cavern that I found. There's also that one in that sand pit, but I didn't find that till later on. This is going to I try to make a desert because I've read online that cactus spawn will spawn randomly in deserts. But that probably was on later versions on the PC anyway. But yeah, this is my world. Thanks for watching. It's Cake and Shadow. Yeah, if you like it, hit like, sign up, subscribe, check out our other videos. Definitely gonna have a lot more. Gonna put up a lot of how-to videos. Cause I've gotten way more into it and really get it. So appreciate it. Peace.
Peace.